quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick.
And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Defense showing blitz here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. 3rd down coming up.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So remember, they missed the field goal earlier. Now they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, They've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble. Will he score here? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff. It's Cano.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the output.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the return will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. See if they can convert the point after.
Number 3 in the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Texas.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Longhorns are in the red zone now. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas 21, Ole Miss 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Clay moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. And now the defense able to bring him down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Longhorns offense is on the move now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
28, Ole Miss, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Cano. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Fights through the tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that previous play. And the back gets the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
And it's intercepted. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
First and 10.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. It's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Wow. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move, looking deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's third down.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The shotgun running play call. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the run, it's Miranda. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a second time. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's blue.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas 42, Ole Miss 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
They bring them down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Man, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. Texas 49, Ole Miss 3.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Tackle made with a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense.
Down he goes, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Trying to find room. It's Miranda. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on down